Hello and welcome to First Look. I'm Young John. Now, just recently we did a review on this Lenovo ThinkBook 14s Yoga. Now today we're going to open it up and see what components are inside sort of, so we can upgrade like SSDs and RAM chips and things like that. So let's open this guy up and see what we can do with it. You're going to need a screwdriver, a container to hold your screws, and a bunch of pry bars to open up the bottom of the case. The screw types you'll need are Torx 5 and Phillips head number 1. These are really tiny screws, so make sure you get a good quality screw head or you're gonna strip these screws bare. Be very careful with it. Now before we start, I want to give a word of warning. Now you see this slope angle in the front over there. Now normally screws come straight up, right? You have some leverage by pushing down, but here the screw comes out at an angle. So the more you try to push, the more that the laptop gets pushed away from you, the easier it is that the screw gets stripped. So if you can, you want to push this against the wall or something, just so you have some leverage as you push at that angle. There are 10 Torx screws underneath the laptop. The 4 circled in red, you can unscrew and pull out. The 6 of them circled in green, you unscrew but you leave them in. We will start with these 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Now we unscrew the 6 circled in green, but we don't pull them out. Now let's take the pen out. And now we pry it open. Go all the way around. Okay, whew, finally got it open. Why was it so hard? Let's take a look underneath this. There are plastic clasps holding it together here, 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 and here, and all the way around the back, making it very difficult to remove. But once you do that, here we are. This is the battery. Here's the heatsink. This is the memory. This is the heat shield for the memory, and it has a piece of tape here, so it'll be stuck on. Very carefully remove it, and this is the 8 megabyte RAM module. You can replace this for a 16 or a 32 gigabyte chip. 8 gigabytes are soldered on for a maximum of 40 gigabytes total. Here's the SSD slot. This is the 2242. You can see that it's half height over here, and this is the metal kind of bit that holds the 2242 right now. And here is the open slot for the 2280. This is a PH1 type screw. We're gonna unscrew that. Okay, let's insert our SK Hynix gold P31 into this slot here. Like that. And then I push it down like that. There, finally, woo! Okay. And now there it is. We have successfully installed the SSD. Before we close it, here are the 2 speakers. I think this is the Wi-Fi card over here. Don't forget to put the heat shield back on. There we go. That's how you install an SSD or a memory chip in your Lenovo ThinkBook 14s Yoga. Oh yeah, and don't forget to put this back on. We're gonna screw back the cover. The 6 screws are still there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let's just put it back on. And gently sort of push the edges in first. I'm going all around the laptop to make sure the plastic clasps are fitted correctly. And when I'm sure that's done, I'm going to take my Torx 5 screw tip again and start screwing everything back in. Right. Okay, and now we'll do the 4 screws here and here. Remember, it gets screwed in at an angle, so be very gentle and very careful. And use a wall. Don't do what I'm doing. And don't forget to put the pen back inside once you're done. And that's it, we are all finished. And that's what it looks like inside the Lenovo 14s ThinkBook Yoga laptop. We hope you enjoyed our little exploration session and gives you an idea of what goes into upgrading an SSD or a memory chip. If you decide to explore this for yourself, please remember to use the right tools. The Torx 5 screws are really easy to strip, so make sure you don't use those cheap eBay little screwdrivers for those smartphones. They don't work very well. And that's pretty much it. Hit the like button if you enjoyed watching this, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet to the First Look YouTube channel, Look with 2 zeros, and we shall see you all again next time. Today what we'll do, the Lenovo ThinkPad, not ThinkPad, ThinkBook